What is it? What's the matter?
Leave me alone.
But again I ask you, what bizarre idea?
Let me be, I say. Get out of my sight.
You might at least hear what people have to say without getting annoyed.
I will get annoyed and I won't listen.
I don't understand these fits of temper. Friends though we are, I'm one of the
Me?
first.
Your friend? Well, you can get that notion out of your head. Until now, I have professed myself as such. But after what I have just seen of you, I can say I can do so no longer. I'll have no share in a corrupted affection.
So you consider I'm really at fault then, Alcest?
You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. What you did was inexcusable and utterly shocking to an honorable man. I see you loading a man with every mark of affection, professing the tenderest concerns of his welfare, overwhelming him with offers of service, and then, when he's gone, and I ask his name, you can scarcely even tell me. Your enthusiasm dies, and to me you speak as though it didn't matter at all to you. What a sick, infamous thing it is to have to stoop to betraying one's integrity like that. If ever I had the misfortune, I would hate myself on the spot.
Well, personally, I don't find this to be a hanging matter. So I'd ask you to be kind enough and allow me to reduce your sentence and not hang myself this time.
This is no laughing matter.
Seriously then, Alcest, what do you expect me to do?
I expect you to be sincere, and as an honorable man, to never utter a single word that you don't really mean.
But when you live in the world, you must observe such outward forms of civility as use and custom demand.
No, sir. I can't stand these despicable mannerisms that so many of our finer fashions are so accustomed to. I hate the polite mouthers of meaningless words who bandy all civilities together and treat everyone the same. And besides, the race of the whole human race is not mine at all.
Well, personally, I feel that this is a matter that you are always being overbearing about. When someone comes along, you must repay him in kind. Express enthusiasm as far as you can. Exchange offer for offer, return vow for vow.
No, we should have no mercy whatsoever in this simulated trade of friendship. We should be men and say what we mean on all occasions. We shouldn't allow our feelings to be hid under empty mask of compliments.
But surely there are circumstances where complete frankness would be ridiculous or intolerable. With all due respect to these austere standards of yours, there are times where it's wise to hide what we really feel. Would it be proper to go around telling people exactly what we think of them?
Yes!
So you would tell old Emily how badly it suits her to pass herself off as a beauty at this time of her life. How shocking it is to see her painting and powdering the way she does.
Unquestionably.
And Dorilus, that he's a dreadful bore, that there's not one person at court or in town who isn't sick of him going on about his military exploits and the glorious feats of his ancestors.
Undoubtedly.
You're not serious.
I most certainly am. This is an issue which I'll spare no one. I've seen and suffered too much of it. It just infuriates me. I mean to fling the gauntlet of my face on everybody.
Your philosophical rages are rather overdone. It makes me laugh to see you in these gloomy fits of yours.
Oh, spare me, sir.
No. Seriously, give up these violent outbursts. The world won't change its ways on anything you say or do. But since you're so fond of frankness, let me be the first to tell you this foible of yours makes you a laughing stock wherever you go. You just make yourself look so ridiculous getting incensed against the manners of the age.
Oh, so much the better. That is all I ask for, is the sign, and I welcome it. Besides, I'm finding the earth so odious that I would hate to have it approve of me.
You are very hard on human nature.
Yes, I'm beginning to know it.
And are all poor mortals without exception to be included in this aversion? Isn't there one living creature in the age we live in where they can be excused?
Oh, no, it's universal. I hate all mankind. Some because they're wicked and perverse, and others because they tolerate wickedness. advice that inspired all men. There's some times that I feel the need to find some place of solitude.
Good Lord. Let us not worry about the manners of the age and make more allowance for human nature. Let's judge it less severely and look more kindly on its faults. It's wrong to be too high-principled. What's needed in today's society is a flexible kind of virtue. It's too much to ask of mere mortals. This stiff-backed passion for the virtues of ancient days are well out of step with our time and practice. True reason lies in avoiding such extremes. Like you, I observe many times each day when things could be better if they were done differently. But I don't show my irritation openly as you. I don't get hot and bothered, but simply take men as they are, school myself to put up with their faults, and know that in town, my self-possession is no less philosophical than your intemperate spleen.
And can nothing ruffle this self-possession of yours, most rational philosophers? Suppose a friend betrayed you, or did his damnedest to get his hands on everything you own. Could you sit back and watch him and not be angry?
Of course. I look at these faults of which you describe as defects, merely inseparable from human nature. It disturbs me no more to find men unjust than to see wolves snarling for rabbits or apes up to no good, thieving for bananas.
So I am to see myself robbed, betrayed. This conversation is so full of impertinent nonsense that I shall say no more.
Indeed. It would be best if you kept quiet.
No, on that my mind is made up.
What a foolish man you are. Every time you speak, I'm in need of a bottle of wine. Seriously now, sis, people would laugh at you if they heard you speak this way.
Oh, so much the worse for them.
And what about this rectitude you're insisting in with regards to your lady love? I find it odd that while your daggers are drawn with the whole human race, you have found, in spite of everything that makes it odious to you, one member of it who has the power to charm. What's even stranger is the choice of which these affections have settled. Now, PHilinte is a model of sincerity and she likes you. The prudish Arsenal makes sheep eyes at you. And while you refuse your heart to them, Salamine binds it fast and toys with it. Ah, Salamine, whose coquettishness and love of scandal seem to chime so well with the manners of the age. How is it that, hating these characteristics as you do, you seem to tolerate their embodiment in her? Do they stop being faults when they appear in such an attractive shape? Or is it that you do not see them? Or are you making excuses for them?
No. My love for this young widow does not rhyme into the faults that I find in her. I am the first to see them as I am to condemn them. But I must admit it. I am captivated by her. She makes me love her in spite of myself. And I am to believe that my love shall rescue her from the follies of our time.
If you do that, there will be no small achievement. So you really believe she loves you then?
Heavens, yes. I shouldn't love her if I didn't think so.
But if she has professed her love to you, then why are you so concerned for your rivals?
Because true love demands true affection in return. That's my sole purpose of being here today.
Well, if I were the one going to fall in love, I'd be turning my attention in the direction of her cousin, PHilinte. Her love is constant and sincere. She'd be a far better and more suitable choice.
Yes, and so the voice of reason tells me every day. But then again, love is not ruled by reason.
I feel greatly for your love. Your hopes may very well prove.
I was informed downstairs that PHilinte had gone on that errand. And Salamine too. But when they told me that you were here, I came to inform you, sir. With all the highly extraordinary, sincere opinion that I have of you, excuse me, that I see that I wish to be friends with you. Yes, sir. There's nothing more I love than giving merit its due. Now, as a man of my rank and title, I wish to address the French title of friendship upon you.
To me, sir?
To you, sir. Have you any objection?
No, I'm just quite surprised. I wasn't expecting such an honor.
Huh. Well, sir, you shouldn't be surprised that I held you in such a high esteem.
Sir, I understand that you want to give me praise, but it's...
No. It's nothing. You have to understand that I have nothing but the highest opinion of you, and your reputation consumes you among this country.
Sir, thank you again, but...
May I be struck down by heaven itself if I do not speak the unvarnished truth. Now, sir, do you offer me your hand in friendship?
Sir, you do me too much harm. Indeed, it is a profanation of the word to use it, but we should be better acquainted before we actually fully commit ourselves. It could be such that our characters would reject the bar.
By Jove, spoken like a man of sense. That's what I like about you, honesty to the very end. Now, may I interest you? Oh, if there's anything you need